Okay, guys, so welcome to the Enigma Strategy webinar. I'm Henry, your trainer, and hopefully everybody can hear me. Just double check, can everybody hear me? Hopefully everyone can hear me. So we've got 1 minute and we will start, guys. Markets have been pretty slow this week, last week, but I think they might be seeing something unraveling. So I've got some nice setups that we can look at, and we'll look at all the major pairs as well. But August is particularly slow. Every year it's like this, but there are some things setting up for us, so I will look at that. Right, okay, let's get cracking then, guys. If you do have a question, by the way, just put it in the chat box and I will look at that intermittently and get back to you. So any questions at all about pairs, or maybe there's a pair you want to look at, or you have a question about the setup, anything at all, just pop it in the box and I will try and get back to you as quick as I can. Okay, so I'm going to start today with USDJPY. Here it is. We're going to go to a daily. So for the last couple of weeks, I've been saying that we are in a corrective move here. This doesn't look very impulsive, and to start with, on the sort of a macro point of view, I would be calling a break of 104. We will be getting a retest of 100. So I'm particularly bearish about USDJPY. I can't see any reason why we won't be moving up from here. Fundamentally, the US is weak, and we're looking at this break of this level here. Now, there's a nice short on at the moment. If I just go into our 4 hour. Okay, so you can see we're in this trading range that I've boxed in yellow. Let's see if we can't get that a bit nicer. So here's our trading range, up and down. And in the last couple of weeks, we've just had this decline, series of lower lows and lower highs. And we're at this critical point here. Really interesting phase in the market. Now, I'm calling this a WXY. So if I just label that. So some of the strategies that I use this thing called range trading. This is my own sort of strategy that I've sort of developed. And then I use Elliott wave theory on top of that. And it just gives me a nice, better understanding what the market is doing. So we're looking at this kind of ABC here. And really it's a double correction. Okay, really be a sort of ABC, ABC, ABC. So we could even do a WXY. And let's get our fibs. So we're looking first of all to reach our equal legs at around 103 and then expect a bounce. So I'm just going to go back into the 1 hour and look at the setup we had this morning. So again, we've got a smaller trading box here. You can see we broke the trend line and we are now moving lower down to this bottom of value here. And we have these really quite aggressive rejection candles, 1, 2, 3, and we had this area of consolidation and a sell-off. So what I'm looking for really is a break of this level, 106. So we're looking for a break here, and that will confirm the downtrend to 105. And I imagine this will be a 5-wave move. So something like this. So at the minute, we're just going to wait for this wave 1 to complete below 106.18. And then there'll be a correction, and then we can start to think about getting in on this to the downside, at least taking it to the bottom of value, which is around here. Okay, so there's something nice getting on setting up with the USDJPY. Any questions about this trade at all? Any questions? So we're just going to wait for this, wait for the break, free wave move, and then we're going to be selling down to the bottom of value here. Okay. No questions. Okay, right, next I'm looking at pounds. Really, there's very little going on in pound. I wouldn't suggest we trade it. It's such a difficult one at the moment to get the count right. So here we are. This has been my count for a while now. I might just tweak it as we're talking. As you can see, my target is 118. That's my target one. So we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 completed. So we bottomed out at 119. And then towards the end of back end of last week, we've been rallying, and I've been trying to sort of, we do need to see now a push at least to the top of this trend line. So that's what I'm looking for. Let's just go down to the hour. So you can see finished 5 waves here, and we look as if this could be the bottom of B. And let's just have our fibs. So actually, we're looking for price to find 122 up here from here. And then we look at the short position. We don't want to be buying the pounds because it is just too the trend is clearly to the downside. So we want to wait for price to rally up to this trading range here, this box, and then we can think about shorting the pound. Really not worth buying it here. It's far too volatile. The pound could quite easily just slide from here and just come down again. So we've got to be really careful about what we do. And it looks, if you look here, we've got this kind of trading range here. So looking to see a push up to 122.44, and then we can sell the pound down. This clearly is a very corrective structure. There's nothing impulsive about this. There's no clean waves, and really we want to get on a nice impulsive move to the downside. So as I say, the safe kind of trade would be, as you can see here, take it off this trend line, nice bearish bar, and then we are going to be targeting the 118 up from here. So that could be a really nice trade in the making here. We just have to be patient and just wait. So I don't imagine this will be ready until probably Monday, maybe Friday, but it's got some way to go here in this corrective stage. Okay. Any questions about the pound? Any questions about the setup here? Anything at all? Okay. So that's pounds. Going to move over to the euro. Okay, euro. Let's just start from here. Euro again is very similar to pound. We're in this kind of corrective move, but straight away I can see this looks to be going to the downside again. Broke this trend line. Broke this trend line as well. What I like is this. Clear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now what I'm expecting is the same again coming down here. Now this is a larger structure. Don't forget we're on a 4 hour here. This looks to me like a ABC. And so we're looking to find, just going to go to a monthly. So yeah, we're looking to find support around about 105. This is over the next couple of weeks, couple of months. And you can see we are back into this trading range here. And so when we're back in a trading range, price now looking to find value again at 105.76. So no qualms about saying that we could be heading much lower to the 105. It's not even particularly that far away now, to be honest, but let's just get the count. Let's go. So here we can see 1, 2, 3. And we're looking to find equal legs. Minimum here, 108. 108. Now, in terms of getting in on this, as on a 4 hour, it looks to me clearly big impulsive move down 3, 4, 5. So we're still looking to finish wave 5 on the euro here. So more downside, but limited downside. That's very important to say. Limited downside, and that should finish here. Okay, and then we're going to be getting a bounce. There has to be a bounce from here, which I imagine will be a retest. So we will retest here, and that comes to the top of wave 4, which is a classic retracement area. So here's what we're looking to do. Wait for the bounce, and then we will take this down lower. So with these setups, we have to be patient and wait. But this is a lovely opportunity here to wait for price to finish wave 5, rally, and then we can take the rejection at here. This is actually now support term resistance here. Okay. And then we're looking to go down to here. In terms of price movement, where is the price? So we're looking for 200 pip move on this particular trade. As you can see, we're selling off now, but it's too late to sell this now. We need to wait for the bounce, and then we sell again. Any questions about this setup? Any questions about this setup? Okay. Right, we're going to look at oil. Here's oil. Let's just clear all this stuff up. Oil's a really nice one, actually. Looking to sell this. Okay, so we are looking to sell oil. We can actually start selling oil from the close of this candle in 1 hour. So we've got a bearish engulfing candle. We're at the top of the trend line. And if we close like this, we're going to be going down to retest at least this low. So we're looking to retest this low and ultimately make a new low. So we've got an A, B, C. Got a 3-wave move. Again, this is nothing. This is a very corrective structure. A, B, C. We've then retraced, and I imagine this is probably a 61.8 retracement of this wave A. There you go, nearly bang on the button, 61.8. So this is wave A, but it's a double correction. So this is wave W, X, Y. And now we can start to forecast where we will finish on Y. Oh, just move that out of the way. And so we're looking to find equal legs on wave Y. And then we can just very simply take the fib of W and X, and we finish here at 46. So massive, massive downside. Here, this is a 4-hour chart. This will take 3 weeks to come through to fruition, but lovely setup here. As I say, we've got 50 minutes left on this 4-hour. If we do close like this, we can enter this as a nice short. It's a nice safe trade because our stops will go just above the top here. It's 56.68 is our stop. So here's our stop loss. And we are looking to take this. Our TP1 will be 50. Around about 50. And then we're going to try and push this again for equal legs of the Y. And our Y will come in at 47. Now just give you an idea on pips. So really nice return there. So that's about 400 pips. So TP2. So TP2 is around about, actually it's 46.96. Let's just change that quickly. Okay, so we've got TP1 and TP2 set. Lovely little sell-off happening right now. End of cycle. So this cycle is complete. And a nice confirmation we can use is the break of the RSI trend line. You can just see we're just pipping it here. I want to see that just break cleanly below that. But we should have that by the close of this this candle here. So we've got 55 minutes, but this is probably one of the best ones here. We've got a nice lower low, and it's a fairly safe trade because our stop loss is tight to the trend line. This will play out. You can actually see that we're looking at the second week of September to take profit on this, but just take this, let it glide and melt away. Any questions about oil at all? Okay. Right, so last one is gold. Okay, gold, we are looking to very interesting stage at the minute in gold. We're still in this range. We've rejected this box here, so we're in this back in this trade. Actually, this trading range is pretty up to here. This is where most of the price action takes place. We really do need to see a more of a downside on gold before we see any more upside, as it is oversold. Overbought, sorry. Let's get rid of that. So we're looking to, this could be this looks like an ABC. Clearly 3 waves here. So A, B, A, B. So it looks like we're coming up to retest this zone here. And then push lower here, okay? At the minute, this is really choppy stuff, and this isn't ideal condition to trade gold. It's a really corrective stage of the price. So I'm not going to be putting any setups on gold until it makes its mind up, breaks definitively this level here. But if we go to the 4 hour, now this could be a wave 4. This could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or this could be part of a larger degree wave 4. So this could be still wave 3. Now we're making wave 4, 5 up here. Okay, so this could still be the top of wave 3 coming back to finish wave 4. And then we've got another push towards 1675. I mean, ultimately gold is very bullish, and it will be. I think long term gold is going to be seeing the all-time highs. If we go to the monthly, I think we're going to be testing the highs here at 1600, and I think 100% going much higher here. And if you look, just get rid of all this. So on the monthly, you can see we broke through this weekly level. Now, usually we need price to pull back just to find support again. We had resistance, then support, so we need to test support here as strong before we rally again. That is that's more typical. We break through here, resistance. Now we're looking to find support before we move higher. And support here on the weekly is 1435. So I am in two minds. I'd want to see really more downside to gold before another push higher. Okay, but in terms of there's nothing actually on right now for gold. We need to wait for a definitive break here at that level, which I said was around about 1490. Okay, so that's just the lowdown of the week so far. Probably the best trade going is oil, which we will be going into at the close of the 4 hour bar. Any questions about any of the trades so far, guys? Any questions? No questions? Okay, so I will be back on Friday for another update. Hopefully the markets would have moved. Oil would have moved down, definitely, and we'll see some more action in USDJPY and pound. Obviously, that pound trade, we can wait for the correction higher and then short that down to our target of 118. So there's some really nice stuff setting up, but nothing that we can really take immediately apart from oil. Okay, guys, so any questions at all about this webinar or anything else, you can get me at henry@enigmastrategy.com, and I will see everybody on Friday. Have a great week. See you later.